Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And today we are playing through Pandemic. And yes, it is in the middle of a pandemic, but this is not a COVID type pandemic. This is a for disease type pandemic. And so this is going to be a playthrough and review for you guys. We're going to play on normal difficulty. We didn't do easy. I didn't tell Allison that, but I do want to introduce my co-host Allison. Hello, Allison.
Hi.
So this is Allison, my daughter, and we are going to walk you through how to play Pandemic for the first time, and then we're going to give you our little thoughts on it at the end. So during Pandemic, it's pretty simple to play. The first thing, one character is going to do 4 actions, then they're going to draw 2 cards from this pile over here, which are the good cards. You resolve epidemics if they have any. Those are not good things, though. So while I say these are good cards, they're not always good cards. And then we're going to infect cities, and we infect the number of cities up here. So at the beginning, we're going to infect 2 at a time and spread disease to those cities. But later on, it'll be more. And then that'll be one person's turn. So what are the 4 actions people can do? Well, let's talk about them very simply. So a basic action, you could drive or ferry, move your pawn to an adjacent city. So we both start here. You move to an adjacent city. You can see they're all connected with lines. For one action, you can move. And you can do this multiple times. You could go 1, 2, 3 if you wanted to, or 1, 2, 3. That would be 3 of your 4 actions. That is one way to move. The other thing is direct flight. You can discard a card from your hand to move your pawn to the pictured city. So if I wanted to go to St. Petersburg over here, I could discard the St. Petersburg card, take my pawn, that's not my pawn, this is my pawn, and move it over to St. Petersburg. That is a direct flight. Another option is a charter flight. So how does that work? Discard the card showing your current city and move to any city. So let's say I was in St. Petersburg. Right here, I could discard St. Petersburg and move wherever I wanted on the entire board. That is another way to move. Alrighty, and the last way is a shuttle flight. You can move from any city containing a research station to any other city containing a research station. Right now we only have one, but let's say we had one in Cairo. We could take our pawn and move from one to another for one action. So that is the 4 basic move actions. Now let's talk about the special actions. First, how do you build a new research station? Well, you got to discard a card of the city you're in. So again, if I was in St. Petersburg, I could discard the St. Petersburg card, and then I could build a research station right there in St. Petersburg. That is one possible special action you could take. And then remember, I can use that to shuttle flight somewhere else afterward. Discover a cure. So you have to be at a research station, and you have to discard 5 cards of the same color. Does not have to be the color that you're in. So let's say I'm at St. Petersburg. If I had 5 black cards, this is clearly only 2, but let's say I had 5, I could discard 5 as an action to cure this disease here. So the black disease would then be cured. Now, just because it's cured does not mean it's all the way gone. You can eradicate it. We could talk about that later, but that's not the important thing here. Let's just talk about that as a cure. Eradicating would mean you'd remove, not only would it be cured, but then all disease cubes of that type would be removed from the board after it is cured.
All right.
You remember that?
I think we should definitely eradicate them.
Yeah, I know you like to eradicate. The next thing you could do is treat disease, and we'll be doing this a lot. So treating disease, let's get that research station off so we're not cheating at the beginning. Treating a disease is very simple. If you are on a location with a disease cube, you remove one of those disease cubes and put it back in the bag. If the disease is already cured, so let's say we had cured yellow already, we would take all the disease cubes of that color and put them back in the bag. So that is the treat disease option. So I'll give you, well, we're going to be doing a turn here soon enough. Share knowledge. So you can trade cards with other players, because remember, our goal is to cure all 4 of these diseases. I guess I should have started with that. So to cure these diseases, remember, we have to discard cards of the same color. Well, how do I get cards to Allison, and how does she get them to me? You can share knowledge, which means you pass a card from one player to another. They both must be in the city pictured on the card that is passed. So if we wanted to trade this St. Petersburg card, we would both have to be in St. Petersburg, and then we could trade that card. So those are the 8 basic actions of the game, and that covers most of what you'll be doing. Now, we do have special things that change the rules of the game. So Allison, for example, is the pilot. She cannot do move actions, drive, ferry, or flights, nor build research stations. So she can't do any of the things on this first card, and she can't even build a research station, which is the first action on the next card.
Yeah.
None of it.
Awesome.
But
I have a question.
I will answer you in 1 second, but she can, as an action, fly to any city within 3 connections of your city you are in, skipping cities in between. You may, with permission, take another pawn with you. So for 1 action, she could move 3 cities and take me with her. So let's say she wanted to move here. 1, 2, and she could stop there. As the pilot, she kind of chartered me a flight to help take me with her to San Francisco. So that is a definite option. Or she could fly me to Chicago with her, and then we could trade that Chicago card, and we can just go from there. So again, that is the basics of the game. We're just going to get into gameplay. Well, actually, after I show you my field operative. But Allie, what is your question?
I was gonna ask, why on the back of these is there XL or something?
So when you cure the disease, you put it up here, and when you eradicate it, you flip it over. That means it's eradicated.
Okay.
Yep, and these diseases are not named. It's just yellow, red, blue, and black. You can name them whatever you want. So I'm going to be the field operative. Let's see what that is. Once per turn, as an action, you may move 1 disease cube from the city you are in onto this roll card. So I pick them up, put them on the roll card. When you discover a cure, you may replace 2 of the needed city cards with 3 cubes of the cure color from this card. So, if I'm trying to cure the black disease, if I got 3 black cubes on this character, then I can treat that as 2 of the 5 cards I need. Huh. That seems pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to want to do that, and I'm clearly going to want to go for that black disease first, because although there are not that many cubes on the board, or there's plenty of blue ones. Alright, so did you have any other questions before we get started, Allie?
Yes, I actually do have one. So eradicating means they can't come back, correct?
Yes, correct.
And how you eradicate is by getting rid of all the diseases.
Only after you've cured it. Curing is the most important thing. You got to cure first.
So we cure, and then how to eradicate is remove, hold on. This little cube in the bag of 22, the black disease cubes. You remove all of them from the board, and that is how you eradicate them.
Correct.
Right?
After it's cured, again, you have to cure first.
Yes.
Have to cure first. All right, so let me go over the ways to lose, because I should have done that first, actually. So there are a couple of ways to win, and there's one way to win, which is curing all 4 diseases. That's it. You don't have to eradicate. You don't have to do anything else. Just got to cure them all. The ways to lose are, if you have a number of outbreaks, 8 outbreaks, you lose. If the player deck runs out, which surprisingly happens quite a bit, you lose. And if any of these bags you have to draw more of a certain cube and there are none left, you also lose. Hey Nick, how are you? Yes, this is a different Nick, by the way, not your brother Allison. Yes, Nick, this is Base Pandemic. We are just playing through a game of Base Pandemic on normal mode. We are using, the only difference between Base Pandemic is we're using more complicated characters from the expansions. But beside that, it's Base Pandemic. So Allie, did you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You can go first, just so I can remember how the game goes.
Okay. All right. So I am gonna go. So this is what an outbreak is, because this is important. This is actually a key to the game. No city can have more than 3 cubes of one color in it. As you see,
if it does, it has an outbreak in its, and it keeps its 3 cubes, but it brings the cubes to this city.
Yeah. You draw from the bag. So no, every city with a line. So that would be 1, 2, and then these 2 are connected to the other side of the board. 3, 4. All of these cities would get outbreak cubes of that color. So of blue. So bottom line is you don't want to keep 3 cubes in a city for long. All right, well, while Allie's getting back on, I am going to take my turn. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pick these up and put them on my card. Because remember, that is my character's special ability. Once per turn. Oh, once per turn as an action. So that's the trick. I got to do it multiple turns in a row. Well, I'll still treat this disease cube then. All right, so that was my 4 cards. Then I'm going to draw 2 cards. So I click 2 here. Ooh, got a handful of yellow here. So if Allie could get me that LA card, that would be nice.
Yeah. We'd have to be on Los Angeles, though, right?
Correct. So I drew my 2 cards. Now we're going to infect cities. So the infection number is 2. We're going to draw 1. Allie, can you put a blue cube in Washington? So grab a blue cube from here.
How do I pull them from
Just
the bag?
Grab on the bag and move your hand. There you go. Put it on Washington.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I need you to get a black cube and put it on Baghdad, which is right here.
There's a blue cube on your card.
That's supposed to be there. Don't worry about it. Everybody else who's following in on the stream, I think, knows why. That'll help us treat the blue disease easier, Allie. Or cure it better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I put black in.
So, it's your turn. What do you want to do? You can, remember, pick me up and move me to LA if you want. But you could also go around treating diseases, like in Sao Paulo or in Taipei. Those are also pretty dangerous things that we need to deal with. So, what do you want to do?
I don't know what I want to do.
Well, what do you think you want to do? Would you rather treat diseases or trade me cards?
1, 2, 3.
So that's 1 move.
And then I'm going to use my other 3. Wait, we have 3 or 4 actions?
3 actions. Or 4 total, but 3 would remove all 3.
Yes.
So then you're done?
Where do I put them?
In the yellow bag over here.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll get the other 2. Don't worry about it. All right, so that's your
How
4
do you
actions.
grab 2 at once?
So, Allie, go ahead and click 2 on this deck of cards right here.
Okay.
All right, so we've got. So Nick says it's weird watching Base Pandemic after playing through all the legacy versions. Used to having other helpful things all around the board to start. Yes, definitely. So go ahead and put those in your hand. I don't know why you took them out, Allison.
Oh wait, these are my cards?
Those are your cards. Yep. And now we're going to draw 2 bad cards. So go ahead and take a black cube and remove it and move it to Riyadh. So go ahead and get a black cube.
Wait, did you?
Please get a black cube.
Are these the bad?
I got it.
Good
All right, I'm gonna move it to Riyadh. Next card
And then
is Mumbai. Good. All right. So Riyadh, Mumbai, Baghdad has 1. Okay. So we are done with that. Now it is back to my turn. I am going to take one of these blue cubes, put it on my character card. Then I am going to. So that was 1 action. I'm going to do 2 actions to move to Tokyo. 3 actions to remove this cube. Oops. And 4 actions to move down here. Alright. Those are my 4 actions. And then I draw my 2 cards. One of these will probably be very bad. No, it is not. Alright. So, I have an extra... Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got to discard 1 card. I am going to discard St. Petersburg. Now we might want to build a research station. I'll discard San Fran. All right, Allie. It is your turn. Go ahead and take your 4 actions. Oh, no. I'm sorry. We got to infect cities. So get a red one and put it in Bangkok.
Red one and put it in Bangkok?
Yep. Let's see. Bangkok is right here.
Okay.
And then get a blue one and put it in Madrid, which is right here. In the middle of the water, which it's not really. But if you see the line, if you come in close enough, you can see the line. It's actually in the middle of Spain. Alrighty. So that is it. So go ahead and take your actions, Al.
Okay. So where am I? I'm right here. Okay, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and move here. And then for 1 turn, I'm gonna move here, and then I am going to move these 2, and I'm gonna delete them.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and draw your 2 cards. Hit 2 next to the card.
2. Wait, isn't there a max? Can't you only have like 7?
There is a max, so now you're going to have to discard 1, 2,
Or just
3,
I'm only gonna
4,
have to
5,
discard
6, 7, 8. So you got to discard 1 card.
I'll discard 7.
Alrighty.
Possibly because it was my first turn. Wait.
Right here.
Do you have... Okay. What are you at? Do you have 7? Okay, yeah, you're good. Okay, so we draw...
Yep, 2 bad cards. We've gotten very lucky not to get an epidemic yet. But they're coming.
How do you draw...
Here you go, I got it. Put a black one in Moscow. You go ahead and get the cubes, and I'll tell you where to put them. 1 black one in Moscow over here. And we're going to put 1 yellow one in Khartoum. Right
here.
Yep. Good call. All right. So it is my turn. All right. We got a little lucky there because that's 1, 2. I'm going to put this on my card. 3, 4. I'm just going to treat those last 2. All right. I'm going to draw 2, and one of them will probably be an epidemic. Yep. All right. So now we get to explain how epidemics work. So the first thing we do with an epidemic is increase the infection rate by 1. So Allie, you grab this. Nope.
Oh, that's outbreak.
Grab this and move it up 1.
All right.
So we're still going to draw 2 bad cards, infection cards, a turn. Please. All right. Then we infect. Draw a card off the bottom of the infection draw pile and infect that city with 3 cubes. Oh my goodness. All right. So I got it. That's going to be the card. So it comes from the bottom of the pile. Flip it over. Put it over here. Jakarta.
So
that's 3 red. I'll get it.
Did you get all 3?
Yes, I did. So please put that one back. Thank you. All right. And then this is the evil part about this game. Intensify.
Move our outbreak 1.
Shuffle the infection discard pile and place it on top of the infection draw pile.
Okay.
So we do this.
I got this.
We shuffle it up. And then we take these cards only go on top. Because that means the same cities you've been dealing with will be the same ones you will continue to deal with. And then we draw our infection cards. So Taipei gets 1. And then Sao Paulo gets 1.
Color?
Yellow.
Oh, okay.
So good thing you went and treated that, because that would have been an outbreak if we hadn't. All right, so that's the end of my turn, except I got to discard down to 7. So I got 3, 6. Essen or St. Petersburg? Essen or St. Petersburg? I'm going to get rid... Oh, St. Petersburg's closer, so I'm actually... although it'd be great to travel with, but all right. I'm going to get rid of that. So go ahead, Allie. Take your 4 actions.
Wait, do those little...
Don't worry about it. This is my character specifically. You don't need to learn my character. You need to take your turn.
And I'm just saying, maybe we could, like, cure it.
Maybe so. But
if I give you my 2 blue cards.
Yeah.
And if those count as cards.
I mean, I was trying to do that early, but we've kind of moved away from each other. Like, I've been working on treating diseases. So, haven't really made it work. Like, yellow would be better, right? Yellow, you have Miami. So, if I could figure out a... Oh, you know what? If I make a... So, that's 1 action. Now, you did have a card. Did you discard that card that let you move me?
No. It's still here.
Where is it? Oh, well, hold on. You don't... Maybe... Instead of doing that, maybe you move me closer to you. That's your choice. Because that isn't a... There's still 20 yellow cubes in here, right? Or 18. That's not a fear of us losing, correct? We're not going to lose. This is not ready. I already did it. This is not a fear of us losing either, because it's not going to be an outbreak. There's only 2, right? There's no way two cards can come out. So you could play that and then move me closer to you, trying to get me to Miami. Or you could actually even just come and grab me. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I may move the other player's pawn. Okay, so I can move it for 4 actions, right?
You can, yeah, as many as you want. So you could go 1, and this is connected to here. I know it's kind of hard to see.
2.
Yep, it's connected to here actually, this one.
3.
And then you could pull both of us to Miami, because remember your pilot ability? You can move other people if you want to.
Alright, hold on. Where's Miami?
4.
4.
Nice.
Oopsies.
Good use of cards, Al.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, did you discard the Miami card? Where's your Miami card? I thought you had a Miami card, didn't you?
I don't know if I do.
Wait, you just had a bunch of...
Oh, I have a Los Angeles one.
No. You had Miami and something else just 1 second ago. Where'd it go?
No, I don't think I had a Miami.
Am I dreaming? Didn't you just have 3 yellow cards? 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5, 6. Huh.
Dad, you have Miami.
Oh, I'm not very smart, but you can go to LA then.
Yeah.
Because we were at Chicago, so you could easily move us to LA.
How do I only grab one?
You don't want to grab one. You want to move both of us.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
But then how many turns would I have left?
So go ahead and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Right here. Sorry, we're also learning TTS at the same time we're learning pandemic. So go ahead and put that here. This is going to be bad for us. So remember the order of things. First thing, we increase infection rate. Then we take the bottom card from here.
Okay, let me increase. Oh, you already increased.
Then we're going to flip this over. So 3 blue cubes go to Atlanta.
Okay, let me do it.
I already got them. Yeah, I love you, Al, but you got to be faster if you're going to do it. And then we're going to draw 2 cards. And hopefully one of them won't be Atlanta, but it probably will. All right. Well, there you go. First one's Atlanta. So we have our first outbreak of the game. So outbreaks go from 0 to 1. So go ahead. I'll let you put the blue cubes. There's only 3 connected cities. That's good. Chicago, Washington, and Miami.
And, yeah, we should...
All right, I'll do it since you're sitting there not doing anything. Chicago, Washington, and Miami. All right. No, that's okay. If you're going to take your time and do stuff, I'll do the fun stuff. All right. Then Taipei. So Jakarta, I think, is about to blow up too. So go ahead and... All right. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it. Red one to Taipei.
All right.
I already did it.
What?
Too late?
What?
All right. Now back to my turn. So first things... Oh, how many cards do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So go ahead and... You want to give me that LA card as one of our actions?
Yeah.
All right. So the nice part about this is that we don't discard down to 7 cards till the draw card step. So at this point, I don't have to discard down. So that's one action. I'm going to go 2, 3, and pick up one of these cubes. So now I can cure blue for 2 less cards, which seems kind of good. And then, but unfortunately now I got to discard down. So this is hard because, All right, which one of these is close to Mumbai, Algiers, Istanbul? So I'm going to keep Istanbul. I'll discard. Oh, well, it's not time to discard yet. I got to draw my 2 cards first. So New York and Chennai. Oh, I am 1 away from soft. So you know what? I'm actually going to discard both my blue cards, which makes me very, very sad. But, oh, I got to discard one other one too. Oh, this is not great. All right. Well, unfortunately, I mean, good news is I got 3 blue, and I thought I had a red one too. I was pretty sure I had a red cube. But if I don't, I don't. All right, Allie. That was my turn. I drew my cards. Now it's time to draw the bad cards. São Paulo.
I got
Yellow. It's São Paulo. So it's going to be down here somewhere, right? And the nice part is on the card it shows you where it is. So the southeast of South America there. See the little where it's zoomed in on. And Riyadh, which is black. So we need a black cube out on Riyadh.
Alright.
Very cool. Thank you very much. All right. So, Allie, it is your turn. Go ahead and take your actions.
Okay. 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 Chicago, Irwin. Chicago.
What are you trying to do?
Never mind. I thought I could still, like, take control of you.
No, why not?
Los Angeles. I can move over for 3. 1, 3.
Yep. So that's
4.
1 action. 2, 3 actions. You gonna discard both of them? They go in the yellow bag here.
Sorry. Oh,
I'll do it. Okay. I'll do it, Al.
Why won't they go?
I'm used to doing it. There you go. All right. So it's
All right.
2, 3 actions. You still have 1 action left. What do you want to do?
Start moving toward where all the outbreaks
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So that's 1 action or 1 move. You get 2 more. Don't forget, you fly 3 spaces at a time, babe.
Oh yeah.
That's your special power. So that's 2. So you're at Sao Paulo. That's 1, 2. You want to move a third one or no? You're gonna stay there. Allison?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
I'm deep in thought. Okay, I'll stay.
Okay. Don't go on top of the cube, please. Thank
Okay.
you. All right, so go ahead and draw your 2 cards. Ooh.
Ooh, I got a special. I do have to delete one.
I would maybe get rid of.
Osaka.
Yeah, that's probably good. So that goes here. What is your special?
Okay.
Hold on. Whoa, stop. What does this say? The current player may draw
event.
1 city card from the player discard pile and add it to their hand. Oh, that seems real good. Why don't you wait till it's my turn and let me do a yellow city?
Wait, so what do we do? The current player may draw any 1 city card.
Keep reading.
Okay.
Keep reading. That
From the player discard pile and add it to my hand. So I can basically draw a card from the discard pile and add it to my hand.
Correct.
Or I could give it to you.
right, but that's not a good idea right now because there's no yellow cards in there. So that's.
Dad, you just need 1 more yellow.
I know. I really would like to get you some of these black cards. So here's what I'm gonna do: Calcutta, Istanbul, Algiers. So let me see: Algiers, Istanbul.
Dad, I could give this to you and then you could get a yellow with it.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna
we have
do:
yellow?
I'm gonna discard Istanbul to move to that city, direct flight. Well, first let me do this. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna move right to Istanbul. So that's 1 action. Or no. I wanted to move to Algiers. Sorry. So I'll move to Algiers. Then I'll stick with Istanbul. I'll move to Istanbul for 1 action. Then I'm going to move to Algiers for my 2nd action. Then I'm going to discard Algiers to put a research station down as my 3rd action. And then I will take this cube and put it on my card for my next action, my last action. Oh, I do have a red cube here. I knew I did. All right, cool. So we got a 2nd research station. It'll help me move. It won't help you move, but it'll help me move a little bit better. And that is my 4 actions. So let's go ahead and draw my 2 cards. Please be a yellow. Of course not. But the nice part is you can discard if you wanted to. Where's Calcutta? Oh, it's all the way over here. But you could discard a yellow card if you want now. If you draw over 7, and then you could use this card to help me draw it. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm done with my turn. Let's go ahead and infect the board.
Wait, so where do I meet so that I can trade the card to you?
Well, we don't need you to trade me a card. Oh, no. You could play it because it says the current player's turn, right? So you can play it to when it is my turn to help me.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Pretty cool. Now, just for people, including you, Allison, to know, Miami is not in threat of an outbreak right now because it has to have 3 of the same color. So this blue cube, it's annoying that it's there, but it does not hurt us. So that was 1 action you're moving.
1. Oopsies.
So that's 1 action. Then you're going to get rid of 2. So that's 2, 3 actions. Put it over the top of the bag. Keep going up a little bit. There you go. So that's 3 actions. Where do you want to go next? If you end up in Calcutta, I could potentially trade you the card, but boy, that's far away.
Calcutta. Yeah. You can move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. No, there is a way to do it. On my turn or yours. All right, but draw your 2 cards, Al. Not yet. You keep that.
Oh, yeah.
Draw 2 cards.
Let's see.
Oh, discard the yellow for sure.
And watch.
Yeah, discard the yellow for sure, right? Because you can play that special event for me to draw it right back up. You do have to discard another card. I guess it's got to be blue. I don't know.
Okay. No. It can be
the red.
It can be red.
Yeah, we just can't get rid of all of our red cards because that would be bad. And I'm about to discard one to move.
Yeah.
Because there is a point where you literally cannot win if you don't have enough cards of that color. But yeah, we've discarded 4 blue, 3 red. All right, so let's do the infection. So Bangkok gets a red, Allie?
I use my special event.
Not yet.
On you.
It's not time for that. All right, I'll do this part if it's annoying you. Bangkok. It's down here.
What about the other one?
The other one's going to be Baghdad gets a black.
Baghdad.
I got it, Al. Baghdad. Here it is. Alrighty. So, it is to my turn. So you can play your special event right now to let me draw that card?
Yep. Special event.
Okay. So I will draw this. So that's 1. You're about to see the first cure. So then I discard 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first is always the hardest. Thank you for putting it up to cure. I can do that because I'm at a research station. The research station does not have to match the color of the disease. So that is 1. Then I'm going to discard Taipei. So that's my second action. To move here. And then I'm going to go...
Is my turn?
So the question is, do I cure? Now I'm going to move 3, 4. I'm going to be a Calcutta. I have the Calcutta card, by the way, Allie, so you can take that for 1 action on your turn.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to draw 2 cards. Oh, I got Delhi also, which you could fly me to Delhi, which is right next door, and get that too.
I can't bring you with me.
Yes, you can. Remember your character?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alrighty, but then we'll be discarding a lot of cards, so I don't know if it's worth it. We'll figure it out. But you decide what you want to do. There's also a lot of bad disease stuff going on around here that you're way better at treating than me. So we'll have to figure out what we're
can you give it to me?
Well, what I could do is maybe end my second turn here, and maybe we'll just wait an extra turn for that because we got to build a whatchamacallit here anyway. Ooh, I could right on Hong Kong. I could build a research station.
Yeah, because I'm going to Hong Kong right now.
Okay, so well, first, do you want to get the one card? Do you want to get the Calcutta card since we're there?
Yeah. Is it going to take an action? Yeah. Okay, it's okay.
So it's 1.
Calcutta.
Then you move to Hong Kong for 2.
Now I can cure. Oh no,
you need 1 more.
I need you to give me my Delhi next turn.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to move here.
So that's 2.
And get rid of 2.
Well, to be honest, it's easier for me to get to Hong Kong. Could you get rid of Jakarta? Although, because you move...
This one's going to have an outbreak.
So is Jakarta.
Dead. Where's Jakarta?
Down here. And you could actually move there from here. And I
know, I'm at Hong Kong.
I know, but I have... It's your choice. All right. So Jakarta's... I can't get to Jakarta on my turn and do everything else I need to do. So just so you know, Jakarta's going to be in danger for a long time now, which is fine.
Okay, I can move to Jakarta next.
Well, you also want to move to Delhi, right? There's a lot of things you want to do. Jakarta's going to be in danger for like 4 or 5 more turns if you don't deal with it right now. I can deal with Hong Kong next turn.
Hold on. Okay, so...
Awesome Arden says, I've played this.
Master plan.
Allie,
I have a master plan.
Allie, it's your choice, but I'm telling you now, I can deal with Hong Kong next turn if you could deal with Jakarta this turn.
Fine. That, totally excludes the plan of the master plan.
We'll just move these 2 up here. It's fine. All right? Is that what you want to do? It's your choice. It's your turn. I already moved the cubes.
It's okay. I can make a new
Allie,
master.
no, I already moved the cubes, Allison. I need you to put those back. I told you I was doing it, and I did it.
Sorry.
You gotta listen.
Okay.
All right, so Algiers. So here you go. Put a black cube there.
All right.
And Tokyo.
Tokyo? Are they
No, Algiers, you need to put the black cube here. I'll do the red cube in Tokyo.
Okay, Tokyo. Okay.
All right. Now, did you draw your 2 cards? You never drew your 2 cards.
Sorry. Okay.
Hit 2. Okay, well, you can get rid of yellow if you want, because clearly that one's already cured. Now how many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you still have to get rid of one more.
Chicago, say bye-bye.
Okay. Now do you see why leaving Hong Kong was good? Because now I can just go 1, 2, right? Mm-hmm. And now that's not a problem.
Then can you move to Delhi?
3. Put a research station down. And 4. Oh yeah, I get to put this on my card. Which looks like we're going to need. Because, yeah, this is bad. Alright, so that was 4 actions. So I draw my 2 cards. And I'm starting to get a rainbow over here, which you don't want, obviously. Awesome Martin says, good luck. I lost when I played. So you've only played this once, Awesome Martin? We played normal level, which is a little more difficult. I have played this game quite a few times in my life. I used to actually demo this for Z-Man games back in the day. So Mumbai gets 1. Oh, do you want to do the second one? Allie, Madrid gets a blue one.
Mm-hmm. Hey, where does it say I can bring you with me?
All right, I did Madrid. So if you look on your pilot card here, it says you may, as an action, fly to any city within 3 connected cities of you. Skipping cities in between. You may, with permission, take one other pawn with you.
I just saw.
Right?
Dad, why did you...
I don't know why you flipped it. You hit the F. That's why I did it.
I didn't flip it. You flipped it.
Okay.
I didn't flip it.
You're right. You're right. It must have been me.
Yes. It must have been.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2...
No, that's 1 action, remember?
Sorry, 1.
Yep.
Sorry, hold on. Hold on. 2.
Would you like my card?
Give me your card.
Give me your card. that wasn't very nice. That is not a nice way to talk to your dad. Come on now.
And then... Four.
Can you take me with you, please, when you go back?
Fine.
Thank you. So, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to cure it this turn because that was your 4th action.
Next turn, I will.
So go ahead and draw 2 cards. And hopefully you draw some yellow cards because we can discard yellow, no problem. The other colors... Oh no, an epidemic! Dun, dun, dun. And you would have gotten that black card anyway. No.
I'm going to discard the black.
You're going to discard Tehran? That's a good idea. I agree with that. All right.
Okay, hold on. Can I change the order so that we can still see the epidemic?
Yes, absolutely. Good call, Allison. All right. So, epidemic.
Okay. Increase.
Yep.
Move this by 1.
Yep.
Now you have to draw 3.
No.
Infect.
Oh, yeah. 3 a turn. So I got the bottom card. Go ahead and flip it over. Up here. So, Essen gets 3 blue cubes. 4 would be bad.
All right.
So, if you left click... Okay, you can do it that way. So, Essen is in Germany. So
where is Essen?
So, for those who don't know... Yes, we just got the game last weekend. Oh, very cool. Well, Awesome Arden, I hope you enjoy it. It is a very fun game. It definitely has a lot of levels of complexity. We did use more complex characters than the base game characters, but the game itself is pretty straightforward. So Essen, Germany, for those who don't know, is actually the home of the largest board game convention in the world. So most games wouldn't have Essen as a major city, but clearly a board game would have that, and that's why. All right, so now we shuffle up these cards. Do you want to... Here, come over here. Hit F to flip it. Hit R to shuffle. You can do it several times. All right, now left click and hold to grab the whole pile. And move it on top of this one.
Left click? Left click
No, the whole... And hold. Left click and hold. No, just in one spot. Left click and hold.
Left click and hold turns my camera.
left click and hold on the pile. That's right click. And then put it on top of here. And do not shuffle it again. Because that's the key to this game, is the cities that have already been infected keep getting infected. So let's see the first one. Riyadh gets a black cube. So... Wait. Oh, okay, no, that's Baghdad. So I'm sorry. That's not Riyadh. Okay, there it is.
Is it red or
one
black?
Black cube. Right here.
Okay.
Mumbai gets a 1-2. One more right here.
Got it. So we have to go clear that one.
Yes, we do. Good call, Allison. And Madrid gets a blue. So that's over here. You want to deal with that while I take my turn?
Yeah, it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa that's about to explode.
1, 2, 3. So I can do that. But you know what? It's not in any danger right now unless we draw an epidemic card. What I'd rather do is get my third red cube on here, because that means I clear red better. So I'm going to do this. 1. And then where's your city? Milana, that's not great. That's here. Oh, that's actually not too far. So I'm going to go 2. 3. 4. I'm gonna let you deal with that. You have better transportation than me. I would like to meet you in Manila. I don't know why I said Milana.
Mandela.
I would like to meet you in Manila at some point. Not
Moana.
It's Manila. At some point. Victor Von Doom, welcome Victor, says enjoying the daytime streams, getting in hot in Virginia, so something to watch while I hide in the air conditioning. Pandemic's a fun game. One of my whole family will actually play. Looking to get Legacy next. I will say, and we can cover this later too, but Pandemic Legacy Season 1 is amazing. I didn't love Season 2. It's a very different game than regular Pandemic, and I think we're only 1 month into Pandemic Legacy Season 0. And we're playing again tomorrow night. We're playing live, so that's why I'm not... Or not tomorrow night. Saturday night. That's why I'm not streaming Saturday night. Mike and Jerry are coming over. But Pandemic Legacy Season 0 is really good so far. It's like a little change to Pandemic. But let me go ahead and draw my 2 cards. So there you go. I got a second red card. And then we're going to infect some cities. Atlanta first. Uh-oh, Atlanta's getting dangerous. But it's easier for me to get to Atlanta than you. Next one is going to be Baghdad. All right, we're still safe. Although that one's getting dangerous too, so maybe don't worry about those red cubes, because
I can do Mumbai.
And Washington. Oh my goodness. Oh, Washington does outbreak. So they didn't realize that there were 3 there because of the way it was laid. So that's going to outbreak. So this is bad. So watch. 1 goes here. 1 goes up here to Montreal, and the other one goes to Miami, which ironically Miami, who can't produce it. But then the other one goes to Atlanta, which guess what? It outbreaks too. So that puts another one in Miami and another one in Chicago. And that adds another outbreak. No. What are you doing? No. Stop adding cubes. Stop. You already added one there. All right.
Sorry.
So Atlanta actually only outbreaks to a couple cities, but we got to deal with this like soon. But you go ahead and deal with Mumbai and Baghdad, and I'll deal with that. Because I can move through shuttling there.
Where's Mumbai?
Right? Because Mumbai's sitting on 3, and so is Baghdad. So you deal with those, because I can use the research station to fly. I just want to fly.
Sorry.
Oh, wait. First you got to cure your disease. Let's cure that second disease, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. I'll help you discard. So there's all 5. That's in second cure.
How did you do that?
I know tabletop simulator tricks. Don't you worry about that. So you go ahead and treat some diseases, Allie.
Huh?
Treat some diseases.
Oh, okay.
So that was 1 action.
1.
Yep, that's within 3, so you can do that for 2 actions.
I'll get rid of these.
3, 4 actions. Good job. All right, are any... Oh, blue is in serious jeopardy. Holy moly. All right.
You need to do blue.
I know.
Child.
Go ahead and draw 2 cards. We could lose it right here if blue outbreaks. Although both of the cities are in the discard, so we just need not an epidemic. Not an epidemic. All right.
Yeah.
All right, and you have a lot of blue cards, so yeah, we will definitely need to.
Give me your blue.
So no blue. Algiers is black. So get 1 black in Algiers, 1 yellow in Sao Paulo. You get Algiers. I got Sao Paulo.
I'll meet you in Atlanta.
Did you hear what I said? Did you put the black in Algiers? Please do what I'm asking you.
Okay.
And I get.
Where is Algiers?
Right here.
Okay.
All right. You still need to deal with Baghdad too, but you can do that on your way home. All right.
Yeah.
So my turn. I'm gonna go 1, 2 to get to Atlanta, 3, 4 to treat Atlanta. All right, so that's something. Now I do have an Atlanta card that I could give you. I'd love to get your red cards, and then we
can... I'll meet you on Atlanta.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna draw 2.
Wait, is it your turn? Or
I just finished my turn. My turns are very quick because you're only doing 4 actions. So you think about your 4 actions. Don't forget. We'd love you to clear Baghdad on your way back. All right, so I drew my 2 cards. So now we do the 3 bad cards. Bangkok gets a red cube, Allie. I don't know what you're doing. Essen gets a blue.
Sorry.
Oh no, we might have just lost. So Essen gets an outbreak to 1, 2. Did you do Bangkok?
Where is Bangkok?
3, 4.
Oh, Bangkok's close to an outbreak. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this.
It's not going well. So we have 0 cubes in blue, but we didn't lose yet. But we did get another outbreak. We didn't lose yet because we didn't need to draw 1. But very soon we might. Taipei, that's Tokyo. So that's over here. All right, so we just need to get as many blue cubes off the board as humanly possible. So it's your turn now.
Okay, sorry. Okay, my turn. For my turns, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
No. You need to get blue cubes off the board or we're gonna lose. You can do that. You can take 1 of those off, but you also need to get at least 1 blue cube off, if not 2.
2. Where do you want me to do it?
I mean, Essen's the one that's in danger, right? It's your choice.
The closest I can get to it is here.
No, you can't, Al. You can move 3 from Baghdad. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry. And then I can remove a cube.
Victor Von Doom says, very similar to playing with my daughter. Yes.
Yes, us children are the same.
Yes. All right. So that's that. Go ahead and draw your 2 cards and pray to God we don't get an epidemic or blue cards. This is very bad. Like, there's lots of very bad going on right now. Oh, so you need 1 more blue to get the cure. And I'm in Atlanta, so if you can get to me and get to Atlanta.
Yeah, well, you need to work on red. If I
mean, I can't work. Well, let's do 1 at a time. Blue is a big threat right now. Well, let's see if we even lose right now. So Tokyo gets 1. Okay, then San Fran gets 1. All right, we're 1 away from losing again, and Miami gets 1. All right, so Miami's got lots of disease in it.
Dad, that was the last of the blue.
I know. That's what I've been trying to tell you for the last 3 turns, that we need to worry about blue, like not the other stuff. All right, so let me see where you can move. 1, 2, 3. So you can meet me in Washington, then pull me to Atlanta.
Got it.
Hold on. So that'd be 1 move for you. Then you could pull me for 2. Trade cards for 3.
Wait, is it my
cure
turn
for
or
4.
is it yours?
It's my turn. So 1,
okay.
2, 3, 4. My turns are very quick. Right? All right. So you can cure blue next turn.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I need 1 more though.
I have the card.
Oh, yeah,
it's Atlanta, right where there's a research station. That's what.
Okay.
All right. We don't need any of these yellow cards. Although, wait. Khartoum, if I've got that, I'd like to keep it just to fly me there. I do. So I'm not going to discard that. I can discard Mexico City. I'm not too worried about it. Actually, something near Miami. Bogota or Mexico City. Did I? Oh, I just discarded Mexico City. I don't want to discard that. Discard Sao Paulo. Although Sao Paulo is one of our cities too. So I'm going to do Lagos. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So that was my turn. I just drew my cards. So let's do the 3 bad cards. So Chennai gets 1. I'll do this because I think you're losing steam. Right?
Yes, you can tell.
Well, yes.
Okay.
All right, come on, Jakarta, get a red one. Move it to Jakarta.
Get a red. Where's Jakarta?
I just pointed to it. Pay attention.
Sorry.
Chicago gets 1.
The arrows are hard for these.
Oh, Chicago's in trouble too. But that's all right. Go ahead and do your turn now. It's your turn.
1.
Awesome Martin says, "Oh no! If you run out of cubes, you lose. That's how we lost." Well, I think it's if you need to add 1 and can't. I don't think it's if you run out.
Give me Atlanta.
Okay, so that's your...
And 3.
There you go. Good job.
See, I'm learning some
You
tricks.
are learning some tricks. So that's Cure Blue. So we're 1 away from losing.
Now all we need is red from winning.
That's right. So if
I need your red cards.
Well, actually, if you give them to me, I only need 1 more red card to win us the game.
Oh, okay. Where do you want to meet?
Well, you're the one who can fly me around, but I'm gonna try to get rid of some blue disease cubes next turn, right?
I hit.
Oh no!
We got an epidemic. We got an epidemic of epidemic.
Awesome Art. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's when you need to draw 1 and can't. So Sydney gets 3.
Sydney.
Maybe I'm wrong on that.
Not
it's been a while since I've played, but I'm pretty sure that that's the way it goes. So Chicago's really the only bad card. Oh, did you increase the infection rate? No. All right, so it's up to 3 still.
Yeah.
Hong Kong gets 1. That's here.
Is that an outbreak?
Nope. Washington gets 1. Thank goodness we just took care of that. Not an issue.
And
Miami. Oh no! Miami does outbreak. So yeah, you put it to every adjacent city. There should be 4. And I'll increase the number of outbreaks. Oh no! I will look up the pandemic rule about... I believe it's when you can't draw 1 and you need to when you lose. Not when it runs out. But if I'm wrong, then we lost.
But right now we do have 1 blue disease cube. So I'm praying for the best.
Alright. So that's that. You drew your stuff.
Alright, so what place? What place do you want to meet? Beijing. Do you want to meet Tokyo, Seattle, or Manila? I'll do the closest one.
Excuse me. Let's see where you can get me. You can get me to Tokyo in how many moves? 1, 2, 3 to get to Tokyo. So in 1 move, you can move us both to Tokyo.
Okay. Well, so are you doing your turn?
Well, yeah. So I'm gonna have to go 1, 2, 3,
and then move back.
4. You read my mind, Allie.
Okay.
The problem is I got these blue cubes on my sheet here. I don't think I can just return them.
Okay. Oopsies! I started my turn too early.
Well, hold on. Yeah. Let me draw my 2 cards. Oh no! Oh no!
Epidemic.
That means Miami might go again. It's likely to go again, I should say.
Yeah.
All right.
But thankfully, nothing.
And we're drawing 4 cards. No, so Miami will go again. All right, Cairo gets 3, so that's going to be at least 2 outbreaks right now. So Cairo gets 3. 1. I got it. I'm going to let you do the fun stuff. So these 4 cards are just...
How do you grab 3? How do you grab 3?
I'll tell you later. Off air. I asked my dad. He said, you're right. When you draw a card and you can't, you lose. So Cairo is going to be an outbreak. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So go ahead and do the 5 black cubes.
5 black cubes.
We still have them, and that's an outbreak.
How do you?
Here.
Okay, I'm drawing all 5.
I got it.
I have all 5. I have all 5. Not to fear. Allison is here.
Okay. All right. So that was at Cairo. So go ahead and put them every place around Cairo. So none of those outbroke.
Okay, I have all 5 of the cubes.
So
what were they needed
here,
for?
I'll do it. I've asked
Okay,
you to do it.
I have 4. Where do you want me to put them?
1 in Riyadh, 1 in Baghdad, 1 here in Istanbul, and 1 in Algiers. I'll help you. Because you're losing steam and everybody watching is losing steam. Because they can't deal with you not listening. Miami is going to be another outbreak.
It's okay. Nothing around it has 2.
Well, right.
Now it does. Okay, I want the last one.
All right, you do it. Thank you. See, now you're getting motivated. Washington gets another one. Go ahead and put it there. And Hong Kong. So we're still, we're not.
Dad, okay.
We're not doing well, but we're doing okay.
I thought we just lost. So, we're thinking a sea of 3. Okay, Washington and what now?
I already did it.
Okay.
So,
okay, is it my turn?
You need to get me to Tokyo, but you can start curing disease too. What's the worst color for us? Blue is still real bad.
It's okay. We can cure it this turn.
No, we can't.
Possibly.
Can cure it on my turn. So that'll be a whole nother turn of drawing cards. So it's 1 to get to Tokyo. 2 to give me the card.
Give me the card.
I stole it. Don't worry about it. You just cure disease now.
No, I can get over to the Hong Kong station.
You don't want Hong Kong doesn't matter. We really need to get, because Hong Kong's in the discard.
No, it's a
Allison,
station. See?
It's in the discard.
You could do it.
Oh, I know, but I can move there on my turn. I don't need you to help me move there. Actually, you know what? Getting rid of Bangkok's pretty important, because if we draw Bangkok, we lose. Because that'll spread to Hong Kong.
1, 2. I'm sorry, 3.
So that's within 3. 1, 2, 3 of where you were. So that's just 1 action. So far you've just moved. Did you just move me once?
No.
And then you moved yourself once. So that's 2. You cured a disease, or treated a disease for 3. And you still have 1 more action to go. Or did you want to get the blue before we left?
Yeah, I would like to actually get the blue.
Alright, so yeah, we could say before you moved at all, you got this blue cube, because now normally you get all the blue cubes in one city, but all is 1 from our starting city.
Wait, did you already remove it?
I didn't. I'm waiting for you to do it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, draw your 2 cards out.
So we're good. We're at 3. We're at 3 blue cubes. As long as we don't draw an epidemic.
Alright, draw 2. Ooh! Move your pawn to another city. Alright, so we just need to get good on the draws. Do you want to do the draws? Oh no, Baghdad and Cairo are dangerous for us now too. Oh no, because that'll be 2. All we need is 1 outbreak. Oh my gosh. Alright, 4 cards. Draw them 1 at a time and keep your fingers crossed.
Okay.
No, slowly or quickly grab and drag. Alright, flip it. 1, Chennai. Alright, I think that's safe.
Chennai.
Okay, that's safe. Next one. Essen. Oh, we're still safe-ish. Oh my gosh.
3.
Riyadh.
Oh
my gosh, that's it. Oh god.
Yeah.
One more. We need 4.
Wait. Okay.
Please. Algiers, that can't be good. Oh yes. Oh no, there's 3. No. The final.
No, this would be the 3rd one. Dad.
No, there was another one there. But if we want to say we cheated, then yes, we could add that. And then on our turn, we go 1, 2, and 3 to get rid of it.
Yeah, so we would have just lost. So then Dad does his actions, yada yada. We cure, yay, we win.
So I can treat it for only 3 because I replaced 2 of the cards with these 3 red cubes. Man, we just lost on the very last card flip. Do you believe it? No!
I was so excited too. Wait.
Awesome Arden says, I hope you win because I lost. Yeah.
Can I flip?
Flip what?
Wait, give me a sec.
Hold on.
Give me a sec.
If we'd drawn one more card, if it was Tokyo, we would have been fine. Anything else really would have been fine. Oh, that was like the one card we couldn't draw. Let's see the next one. Chicago would have been fine. San Fran would have been, literally any of these would have been fine. But no, so go ahead and do what you're going to do, Al.
Okay. Bad board game. Give me a sec. Let me finish highlighting. Bad board game. Yes, I did just pick up every single piece.
Oh my gosh. Well, go ahead and do you know what button you're looking for? I think you're looking for this one.
Wait, can you hit the undo button so I can flip with everything on it?
Well, you already messed that up. But yes, I will undo it. All right, do it. Allison?
Okay, fine.
All right, Victor Von Doom says, are the characters you're using in one of the expansions? Not familiar with them. So let's go back and look at them. Because they actually, one of the nice parts is, oh, well, we're going to have to go back further than this, is they kind of show you what expansion they're from. So if you look at the bottom of the character, this is the purple test tube expansion. I forget the name of that one, but that's the expansion the character's from. And this one's from the yellow biohazard one. So it tells you, like at the bottom of the rolls, where they come from. So these are all from that expansion. And that's, I think, all they're using in this mod. So this is the base game character because there's nothing on the bottom. But yeah, it shows you which expansion they're from. I would definitely recommend base game characters. So I went with normal difficulty and I went with more complex characters. Although I like the characters. I almost cost us bad with the field operative. I'm curious if you could take cubes off of the field operative to make sure you don't lose. We would have been in a better spot with blue if we'd been able to do that. But yeah, no, I mean, the odds were with us, but we got a bad draw on that last draw. So, unfortunately. But anyway, Allison, while we've got everybody still here, I promised them a mini review. What do you think of this game?
Can I clear the board?
Go for it.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts on Pandemic?
So, I really like Pandemic, even if it isn't, like, I like it even if it isn't, virtual. I do prefer it better and not on the screen, actually.
You prefer it better in real life? So it's funny because, you know, you play screen a lot. It's not like you don't play on screen. But for board games, you preferred them to be in real life so far. Because you definitely don't get as fidgety when you're in real life. I noticed that. When I'm in the same room with you, you kind of tend to stay more focused on the game. Do you find it easier to do it in that situation? Now, so you find it easier to stay focused in real life than versus playing on Tabletop Simulator.
I do find it easier to stay focused in real life because there are less distractions, and because it's just easier to move the pieces around because, you know, technology, it can glitch.
Yeah, well, let me ask you a question, though. Because you say there are less distractions, but would you be grabbing the cubes like you're doing right now in real life and throwing them across the table? What would you think that would be?
I don't think it would be as fun.
Well, it would also be rude, right?
Yeah, it would be rude.
Well,
but
you know what?
On this, we can clean it.
It's actually still rude even on this. So what you're doing now, you wouldn't do in real life, but you're doing it on Tabletop Simulator, right?
Because it's fun.
It's more fun than in real life?
Clinking noises.
Okay, your thoughts on Pandemic. Why did we play this today?
We played this today because I wanted to play. Well, Dad suggested we play a game together, and I was like, Pandemic. So we are definitely playing Pandemic.
Okay, and what is it about this game that makes you drawn to it? Because you're the one that keeps recommending we play this game. I've obviously played it a lot of times in my life. I still enjoy playing it, but what is it about Pandemic that you really like?
I don't know if I can explain it. It's an amazing, fun game. You can do it with your family, your friends. It's portable. It's an amazing game. So
do you like the concept of curing diseases? So what if we were doing something different?
Love the concept.
What if we were killing monsters? Would you think the game was as fun? Because there is something like a Cthulhu version, which you're like,
I would not.
You wouldn't like it as much. So the theme has a big part of it for you. And I think that's very true.
Theme.
I think one of the best parts about Pandemic is you can play it with anybody. As you can see, the actions are pretty straightforward. There's only 8 actions in the game. The base characters are much simpler than the characters we used. For example, the medic, he's one of the more complicated ones because he has 2 powers. Remove all the cubes of one color when you treat a disease. So instead of removing one at a time for an action, they remove all of them at that location. Or automatically remove them if the disease was already cured. So again, the base roles are much simpler. Archivist, that is not a base game character. Not a base game character. But, here you go. Dispatcher, again, one of the more complicated ones. Move another player's pawn as if it was yours, or as an action, move any pawn to a city with another pawn. So very powerful actions, but not very complicated. So I think if you're playing the base characters, it's much simpler. Did you have a problem with your character? There were a couple times it seemed like you were...
Yeah, I do not like my character. I actually prefer the medic, that once it's, like, cured... whenever you move around, you are free to do it.
Yeah, so automatically remove it. We call them the holy healer. Every city they move into, just automatically you remove all the cubes there. So yeah, the medic is definitely one of the more powerful and more interesting. He's OP, is that what you're going to say?
He's OP, yeah. Can I steal him now?
Of course.
My inventory of secrets.
All right, okay. So...
time for the big reveal.
I think Allie's said a lot of what's important here, which is I think it's a great game for families. I think it is a great game, and not just for families. Don't get me wrong. I would play Pandemic any day with any of my friends. I do think if I were to buy it today, I would buy Pandemic Legacy Season 1. You can play base Pandemic the way we did here as many times as you want before you start playing, and then you get a Legacy game, and I do feel like Season 1 is the best of the Pandemics. So, I mean, if you're looking to buy in a little cheaper, you could buy base Pandemic. But I think, I don't know, it's not much more expensive for Pandemic Legacy Season 1. You get the full base Pandemic experience, and then you can go on to Legacy if your family really likes it. So, Allison, do you think you would have fun playing Pandemic Legacy? Which is basically the same game. It just, after each game, your character gets a little stronger, and you make changes to the board. So, like, if disease is really bad in one area, it may get worse and worse. And so the game changes just a little bit between each game. Do you think you'd want to get that in addition to the base Pandemic we already have?
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Yeah. So, I think base Pandemic, or Pandemic Legacy Season 1, it's a nice tweak on the base system. And I do think if you can get somebody like Allison who really loves the game, I think your family will really like that too. So I would say if you're enjoying Pandemic, you want something a little more. Obviously, you have expansion options, but I would also consider getting Pandemic Legacy Season 1. Again, Season 2 kind of goes off in a completely different direction. Season 0, which is a prequel that just came out, it's a very similar to base Pandemic, but I also think it adds some interesting stuff for Pandemic veterans. But if you're newer to Pandemic, I would definitely say Season 1's the way to go. Even...
Dad,
yes.
I made the leading power of cards.
Oh my gosh, look what you did. Holy moly. All right.
It's a monster.
Awesome Arden says flip, 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 flip. Do it. Woo! Thank you for Thank you for joining us, everybody. We appreciate it, and we will see you soon. What do you say, Al?
Bye.
Bye.